Crazy hands, huge tips, $1,000 pots, bad beats, and one player cusses me out at the World Series of Poker.
Leaving for Vegas this morning, a little bit nervous, to be honest. Family is coming with me on this one. I saw some posts on Twitter that was saying if you bring your family to Vegas, you're an awful person, so I guess we're gonna find out.
Most people would judge me for bringing a 2-year-old to Las Vegas. They also would judge me for quitting my dream job at Sports Illustrated. So they're definitely gonna judge me when I say that we got Buffalo Wild Wings at the airport at 8 a.m. to kick the trip off. I might get a little bit of respect back when you hear that I didn't gamble at the airport, but I stared at the slot machines while we walked past and really wished I could. Okay, but actually, before we talk about anything else, I do have to say I love these Game King machines. Biggest jackpot I ever won was playing Deuces Wild. I'm already taking up too much time talking about video poker. All right, back to the story. First night in Vegas, what are we doing?
Tropicana.
I had to check out the Big Bet Poker live setup at the Tropicana. Eric Person playing against Patrick Antonius. I said what's up to Eric, and then did a quick interview with Cairo. Cairo is one of my best friends in the content creating space, but also one of my biggest rivals. We'll get into that a little bit later. Next, it was time to head to the Sahara for a private content creator poker game. I got to meet up with Frankie from NextGen, Branson Poker, and Greg Goes All In, just to name a few.
Yo, what's up? It's Greg Goes All In here hanging out with the king of casinos. Hopefully this gets more views than our podcast.
I get myself in trouble almost immediately with the Doyle Brunson. One opponent bets 15, I make a call, and we flop bottom pair. When she bets out 30, I make a snap call. The turn is a jack, and she bets out 50, and I make a really bad decision.
I'm all in.
Are you all in?
Yeah.
Twice?
She snap calls, asks if I want to run it twice. It doesn't really matter. I know I'm dead.
I'm a 2.
A 2?
They laugh at me as she shows pocket 8s. Down $400 right away. The next hand's important because, as you can see, my buddy Cairo has joined the game. When we play, it's very aggressive and anything is on the table. So when I get 6 deuce offsuit, I'm bumping it up to 25. He's in late position. I already know this is going to be me versus him. Just like that, he makes the call. The flop is king 9 5. Totally missed, but I bet out $75. Cairo says this. And yes, you did, Cairo. Yes, you did. The next hand, I have big slick, ace king suited. One player makes it $15 and I re-raise to 60, and that's when I see Cairo reaching for some chips.
Oh, you're still in the hand?
Why would I fold these?
After he makes the call, the other player goes all in and I go all in as well. Cairo goes into the tank, shows pocket 5s and folds. The run out is 10 3 9 5 and the deuce. My opponent folds and we take down the pot.
Thank you for folding. You could have tilted me so bad.
I wanted to, but you had
The last hand of the evening at 3 a.m. I have ace jack offsuit. As you can see, people are gone. This guy's standing up. He bets out $10 and I don't even want to see a flop. I bet out $40. He looks at his cards, calls, and sits down. That should have been a red flag to me. The flop is 4-3 deuce with 2 hearts. I decide to continuation bet for 50. He snap calls. The turn is a 7 of clubs. I bet out $100. He tanks for a while and then finally makes the call. The river is a 6 of hearts. A horrible card, but somehow I decide
All in.
I'm going all in. He snap calls. Shows king 10 of hearts. What an awful play by me. We end up stuck $1,000 at 3 in the morning. It's time to head home.
These people have gambled more than me. Anyone who flies Spirit has a tolerance for gambling unlike any other. Fly safe, people, fly safe. What's up, guys? It's the first morning here in Vegas, and I am exhausted. Got set up at the Airbnb, which, first of all, I have to say, one of the most dope places I've ever been at. Today, I'm filming with Ignition Casino for the first time. We're going out to the middle of the desert. I'm going to die. It is so hot here. I'm regretting this. I'm regretting this.
Oh my god.
One of the most exciting things about this trip is that I just signed on as an ambassador to Ignition Casino. This means that I don't have to film everything with my phone anymore. Instead, I had a crew following me around both in the desert and Fremont. I got to meet Crazy Sixes, the other ambassador on the team, and we just had an absolute blast. For 2 days, I actually didn't gamble. I just shot content consistently, and I'm really excited to see those videos come out on the Ignition YouTube page. All right, we just finished up shooting for Ignition. This is beautiful. And then it was time. C5. That is my first entry ever to a WSOP event, the Mini Main. And I was about to take my shot along with everyone else. The place was packed. Here are some of the top moments from the tournament. Keep an eye out for the full vlog dropping in a week. The first hand of the day, I had King Queen suited. I flopped top pair and I'm able to get paid off after the river. It seemed like the day was starting off on such a great note. Then I have Ace 8 suited and flop a flush draw. The other player keeps betting into me right where I want to be, except for the fact the flush doesn't get there. I lose a lot of chips early and go on tilt. Fast forward and our stack gets so small that we just have to jam all in pre-flop to try to steal some blinds. It starts working. Slowly but surely. Ace 5 suited, jam all in, people fold. We're building the stack back. I get King Queen suited, jam all in, and I get called by Ace Jack. The flop is 8-3-3. Turn though is a king. We get so lucky and double up, and that's when we get the seat change card. We're still looking for one more double up. I get that opportunity almost immediately with pocket fives in the small blind. I jam all in and I'm called by pocket aces, but look at this run out. 3, 4, 7, deuce, 6 one-time dealer.
How you lose? Tips out right there. It's too much.
While the other player is losing his mind, I'm busy counting my chips because I just got the double up that I wanted. The next hand, I have pocket kings. We get it all in pre-flop and run into pocket aces. It seems like whenever I take a step forward, it's 2 steps back and then the table breaks. This next part of the video still hurts me to talk about. There's about 15 people left before we hit the money. I have 7 big blinds and everybody is playing very tight. That's when I look down at King 10 offsuit on the button. There's only 2 people to go after me. I could fold this and just try to bleed out and make a min cash, or I can play aggressive and try to take advantage of people playing tight. I jam all in. The small blind, who barely has me covered, thinks about it for a very long time and makes the call with ace queen offsuit. The run out, unfortunately, has no king or 10, and we are out.
Oh, we are in the parking lot. I think I made a mistake. I know I made a mistake. It's frustrating. We're like 10, 20 people from the money, but I didn't really want to min cash. I wanted to actually like make a move in this tournament, so a little bit defeated here in the Paris parking lot.
Are you playing poker today?
No,
Why?
because I'm hurt. The thing about tournament poker is if you make a mistake, you have to live with it forever. Cash games, you can always re-up, you can always rebuy, but tournament poker, after a certain point, you're just done. And I was done. I needed to take a couple days just to refresh my brain. So I enjoyed the 4th of July with my family, I swam with my son, and we had hot dogs while we watched the hot dog eating contest. What's more American than that? Until I got a much needed text from Greg saying, hey, we're at the Sahara, where are you at? They call him Greg.
Yo, I'm Greg.
Look at these.
Poker chips.
The table was filled with great people, from Greg Goes All In, Slow Poker, DJ Washburn, and Cairo. The only thing better than having good friends is sun running against them. Look at these cards. And I was winning every single hand, it seemed like, to a point where I started just tipping like 50 bucks. If you don't believe me, check out this hand with pocket queens. I raised to $25, Greg bumps it up, and then this other person 3-bets to $75. So I just jam all in. Let's get it out of the way. Greg snap calls, and the other guy snap calls with pocket kings. Greg has 10s, and all I can do is pray. Absolute heater of the night. At the end of it all, I was up $2,000 on the night. I had won both my mini main buy-in back and the money I lost in the creator game the other night. This is exactly what I needed. Coming up on the next vlog, an epic home game with Nick Vertucci,
I'm broke.
YouTube and TikTok creators,
I'm gonna stack him like 10 times this game.
and my rivalry with Cairo takes it to the next level.
Why are we still like this?
Subscribe and make sure you don't miss out.
Well, bye.